Testing, we've got it. I'm on it right now. See, there was a time in my photography journey, I used to edit, all my pictures in HDR. And to me, it was like cool, even on social media, when I would see pictures that were edited in high definition. To me, it was very nice. But fast forward to 2025, I look at those images, man, it looks so cringy, It's like, what was I thinking to create and even do images like that? But you know what? It's part of who we are as photographers. And as photographers, we evolve, we grow over time, We learn new skills, we unlearn old habits. Yes, remember, even Picasso had a weird blue face at one point, But over time, through practice, he became good, the one we know today. So in this video, we're talking about how a photographer can evolve, how their signature style can change, And so I want to talk about the benefit of sticking with it as you evolve and what you can learn, how it can better your craft as a photographer. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ems, and this is a photography and everything about photography and content creation channel. And if you're all about that, welcome to the right place. The idea is to express, share thoughts and ideas to help each other grow in this industry. Now, photography is like music. If you love music, you discover a very nice song and then you put this song on repeat. And so you're listening to the song like the whole week, maybe a second week. But you know what happens with music? Is that you don't play the same song the rest of your life. Over time, you will find a new song that you can vibe on, a song that talks to you emotionally, and you switch to that song. People have a playlist where they have different kinds of songs, that they enjoy, their favorite music. So photography is the same, When you start out as a photographer, first, you're enjoying and you're admiring other people's work, and how they create. So you borrow some of their skills, some of their styles, and how they create, for instance, Hence, when I started photography, I was using other people's presets, to edit my images. But what happens is, over time, you start honing your own crafts, be it how you shoot the photos, how you work, what your workflow is at the photo shoot sessions, and how you post-process your images, And so over time, you start trying out different editing styles and even start developing your own presets. So that's what a photographer's journey is all about. In the beginning, you are inspired and you are doing this and that, but over time, you will feel the need to want to create from how you feel within. Now, this evolution or this growth that happens in you is very beautiful, and I'm here to tell you that this is when you hone into that, is when you embrace that, and work with it and see how you can truly become an artist when it comes to photography. When you start creating from how you feel, when you start shooting from the knowledge that you've acquired over the years, and just not chasing trends and mimicking other photographers. A good tip for this is go back to some of your images that you've edited over the years, and then look at them, compare them to the pictures that you took yesterday. How did you light your subject in the past? How did you position them? What is the mood in the image compared to how you shoot now? So when you examine your images, you can see those subtle changes that you've made over time, and this is growth. It's very important to recognize this so that you don't make mistakes but keep evolving, meaning you keep growing. Take one or two of those old raw images that you edited and re-edit them. When you edit these images, ask yourself, how can I edit them differently today, making it better than I edited it previously? So this is what you as a photographer can do to build your skills, build your craft as a photographer. We are influenced by many people, and in most cases we are influenced by people in our own fields. For instance, for me, when I go on YouTube, I look at all my subscriptions, people that I follow that inspire me photographically. I'm able to learn from them, and so what happens is I try out some of their suggestions, like how I do my photo shoots, how I light my scenes for whatever it is that I want to create. Some people are so passionate and they're able to start shooting film, for instance. If they're able to do that, they start editing in a certain style because they have the machines and the ability to do that. I'm talking about the influences that we pick up as photographers. These helps us grow how we shoot and how we create photography. Now, have yourself a folder and call it inspo folder or inspirational folder, and in there you want to keep 5 photographers that inspire you. They don't necessarily have to be your friends, but find them online, be it on Instagram or YouTube. And so every inspirational idea you get from them, you capture it and you put it in that inspirational folder. And that what happens is it helps you then to build on the inspirations that you receive and also grow as a photographer. First off, why 5? It's because you don't want too many distractions. I'm sure when you go online, you tend to like and get inspired by so many people and so creatives. Limit yourself to just 5. Recreate an idea, an inspirational idea you get from your inspo folder. You get my drift, you get where I'm going with this. And so over time, you'll become so good, you'll know how to compose, how to use lighting in your scenes and how to edit your images, that you will eventually start becoming creative and start doing it from within, basically. The third part that helped me, and a part that also helps most creatives as photographers, is life. Life changes. People go through breakups, they get married, they have children, they lose jobs, they get new jobs, they travel to new places. And as a photography enthusiast, through all these changes in your life, you always have your camera with you. So some of the work that you create reflects those changes in your life. So embrace that. Take that in. Make photography like your therapy, basically. Start shooting travel vlogs or travel photos when you are traveling, when you're moving from one place to another place. When this changes. Imagine you now have a newborn in the house, and maybe it was never your idea to shoot newborn images. Now here you have a subject at home, and so then you can use that as well and just evolve, and just keep creating and keep growing as a creative, basically. As creators, we like to document everything. And if you're anything like me, I prefer documenting and posing moments way much more over chasing trends. I hardly recreate trends because that is not real, that is not me. Maybe I can here and there, but in most cases I am posing moments, recreating real scenes, documenting everything. Because in most of my personal pictures, when I look at most of my personal pictures, it helps me go back into the moment when that photo was taken. It helps me relive that moment, and that makes my photography beautiful, and I treasure it. I have so many pictures that I've taken over the years, and if I want to get back into that nostalgic mood, I just go back to those folders. Because of how I create these images, I'm able to be in that moment, and just relive that moment again. And why do photographers change over time? It's because, first off, we are humans, Second, we are artists, man, Third, it's that we are technicians by how we use this equipment to create these masterpieces, So, so photography, it's not static. It's more of a mirroring of our mindset. If you see a photographer and his work, and if you know what I'm saying, you are most likely to see their mindset, how they think and how they see the world. I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with changing as a photographer and outgrowing your old habits. Anyway, that's all I had to share with you guys in this video. If you are noticing changes in your photography, in your creative work, please drop a 100 emoji in the comments, letting me know that I'm not the only one, I'm not the only weirdo here. Thank you so much for sticking around. Please hit that like button, help this video, and subscribe, man, if you haven't already done so. I've got content coming up. I see you guys in my next video.